You're ready. Are you feeling bluesy, Brian? One, two, three. Well, I got a call in the month of September. It was John and he was just south of Nashville. He said, well, John, how the heck are you? He said, let's meet at the Tacoma truck stop, where we all live in the gust of a wind. So string to a kite or a leaf blowing out of sight. Yeah, we all live in the gust of a wind. So string to a kite or a leaf blowing out of sight. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all you happy people, all you sad people, all you neutral people. This is another episode of Euclid and Oak's Morning Coffee. I had to look at the screen because sometimes I forget what the heck the name of the show is. But this is another fantastic episode, and that was the Flannel Fathers.
Mm-hmm.
That was Well John by the Flannel Fathers. That is a band by our friend. We interviewed him a couple days ago. He's the professor, inventor of AI 8-Ball, and that is his band's music.
Love it. I'm a fan.
Me too. I love me some bluegrass. And that is what that music is. That is called bluegrass music. Also, if you look on the screen, you will notice...
what are we looking at?
You will notice something in the upper right-hand corner. It is a cool picture. That is our friend Brekie who did that. We won a contest, and we were the grand prize winners, and we received that the other day. This is a thing. You could buy this on his website. Look at that. What is that exactly? Who is that?
Well, that's Leonardo da Vinci painting. I forgot the first name, but it's something Monday. What is the first part of that?
I don't know.
It's like a dude's name.
So
it's like an Italian dude's name, and then Monday.
Right.
I'm still tired today. Don't quiz me.
Yeah, I'm dragging. You know, we call this a morning coffee show, and
it's really afternoon.
By the time we end up doing it, it's like 12 o'clock. But you know what? It's
it feels like morning.
Early in California.
Yeah. We're yeah.
But I wanted to say thanks to Brekie. Let me pull up the his website and stuff. He gave us this. He sent us this. Where is Brekie? Here we go.
Yay.
Let me shrink this back down. I'm doing this thing live, so
it's
bear with me.
One of my favorites.
Go to Brekie's website. He has it right there on his profile. Let's see if I can find it. And you can buy your very own cool ass picture like that.
Yeah, look up what it's called, because now it's absolutely killing me.
Look.
It's down just a little bit, just right under the guy with the hat. I see it.
All right, let me hide this. Here it is.
There we go.
No, limited edition.
There we go.
Boom.
Oh, it's Satoshi Mundi. Mundi? How do we pronounce that?
Yes.
I've been afflicted with a Yuki, so I pronounce everything incorrectly now.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I listen to you. I was speaking to Fred. I remember this vividly, even though it happened in our 20s.
Yeah.
You used to call Tijuana Tijuana.
That bullshit. I have never. Bullshit.
We were joking.
What?
I think we were joking around, but
No.
I said it in front of a group of people.
I never called Tijuana Tijuana.
You did.
That's some other dude.
Early 20. No, it's not some other
go
dude.
to cryptobrekie.com to buy your very own. He's got some cool stuff. I was looking at his site.
Yeah.
Also, guys, he does Blockchain and Morty. You guys have to check that out.
I know.
That's how I
love that.
Came across Brekie on the interwebs on Twitter, was his Blockchain and Morty. I immediately DM'd him and said, dude, you're fucking talented.
Oh, well, I'm sure he appreciated the validation from you.
Well, I was like, you're fucking talented. Now be my friend.
Yeah, join my Discord probably is what you followed.
Of course, obviously. I think we were doing Around the Corn at the time.
Yeah, we were, because he was like, on Around the Corn.
Yes.
And I wanted to say his Instagram account
Oh yeah, he does. I laid in bed with Tamara one time, and we were just watching his Instagram, and it was
hilarious.
It was fucking awesome.
I'm dying. Love Brekie. Love you, Brekie.
Yes.
And we met him.
Yeah, we met a Brekie in person. We met a bunch of crazy, fun people.
You calling Brekie crazy?
Huh?
That's not nice.
Listen, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody on crypto is crazy.
Really?
In a good way.
It's
Not a bad. It's not a bad thing.
There's probably a few bad crazies too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. There's plenty of bad crazies.
Oh gosh.
I want to get some chanting, some chanting in the background.
Oh nice, because I noticed you're extremely distracted. So I'm like, what are you up to?
I'm trying to get more centered. Someone sent me a fucking badass YouTube clip this morning. I did a tweet about how I should find it. Mm-hmm. Let me go find this shit on Twitter real quick.
I took some show notes.
Oh shit! Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. What?
Well, I was just saying I took some show notes here.
Yeah.
And I did it like early in the morning, and I can't read them.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's like my handwriting is so bad.
I gotta say something real quick before I forget. And so Catfish is now our Patreon supporter.
Yay, our first.
Yay, thank you. He's our first one. He did he signed up for our Patreon. Thank you, Catfish. We really appreciate that.
It's cool. I see Trog and Shitface and
oh
Brekie
shit! I just realized.
And Wendyo and
on his
Sabotage
thing.
Beats.
Yeah.
And Coma.
How do I scroll that up?
Wait a minute, Catfish. I don't see me. Where am I? No, I'm kidding. Chicken.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, Catfish, for being our Patreon.
Look at that.
Oh, this is my webpage I'm building our webpage.
Oh, cool.
And you guys, if you want to support us, go to my webpage, Euclid and Oaks. There's a Patreon link, Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get that shit out of the way. But thank you, Catfish. We really appreciate it.
Yay.
One of your benefits of being that level of supporter, let's go look at, the benefits here. Let me shrink this down so it shows
I'm
up.
almost a little scared and very curious.
Yeah, let's see. What does he get?
What do you get?
He gets to come to our house.
Worst picture of me, by the way.
Well, if you don't like it,
you
then
should change that.
We'll find a better one. He did the on the show tier for $20, and that means he gets to come on the show and chat with us sometime.
Oh, cool. That's fun.
During the month. So that's fun and exciting. And if you want to come chat on the show, you have to pay us. No, I'm just kidding. But no, we appreciate our supporters, and obviously show our appreciation and blah blah blah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, come on the show and let's chat it up.
Let us know when you can.
Yeah, anytime. Just DM me and let me know your thing, and then I'd say we can't make the whole show like everyone. Hopefully, we get like 1 million people doing this. But, and I guess at some point, like everyone just comes on the show, and it's just all one big happy show.
It's like a party. We could do one of those marathons. I see people are doing that a lot lately. I mean, we've done a 5-hour show one time.
Yeah, we did.
But I see that people are doing, they're probably rotating because it's a group thing. But we actually talked about this on Around the Corn, doing a telethon, and it was like a 48-hour Around the Cornathon.
Yeah, Around the Cornathon. I want to get all the shout outs and things out of the way, and then we could get into the show here because there's probably plenty of topics. Real quick, shout out.
But I can't read them, so I wouldn't know.
Shout out to A Lot of Money for helping us with some logos and stuff, and he did the morning coffee. He's always sending me stuff, and also Crypto.
I love his logo.
Yep, Crypto Toro.
I mean,
for helping us with the.
It's Cryptoro.
Cryptoro.
You'll never get that right.
He did this intro.
So cool.
Nice. So nice. Okay, we got the shout outs out of the way. And the thank yous and all that. I think it's probably a good idea to get into the show.
Sure. Well, you take us away because the only note I see on my page is really big Brekie.
Yeah.
And that I'm tired because we've been staying up late.
Yeah, maybe that's why we're starting the show so late.
That's it. We're getting up at a reasonable hour.
Mm-hmm.
But I still am tired until about 2 o'clock during the day. I'm still tired. So wait, but didn't you just see a study about staying up late and cussing?
Okay. Last night I tweeted out just all caps "fuck you," And it's funny how if you could tweet that out and it's got like 50 likes. People like to hear people cussing. I don't know why, but
really?
It's funny. But what spurred it, it's not the reason I did that is because someone tweeted out an article that said a recent study has shown that people that cuss more, stay up later, and are messy are more intelligent and happier overall, or some shit like that.
No wonder I'm so happy. I fit all of those. I check all those boxes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cuss more, and I've always been very foul-mouthed in my in everything I've ever done.
Yeah.
On the show, I don't cuss in front of if I'm at a restaurant or something and out in public.
You're respectful about it.
Yeah, no, you got to be respectful. You got to be respectful. You can't cuss in like a public setting, but if someone's on the, listening to this on the internet or something, they can just, if there's kids around, they don't want the kids to hear.
You said kids like they're evil or something.
They could you can turn it down or whatever, or turn it off. I should probably have a disclaimer that says,
not safe for work, or not safe for kids and work.
Right.
Not safe for home or work. Not safe. Let's just leave it at that.
Not safe.
That's good. Narrows it down.
But so today's episode, we don't have a guest really lined up or anything. I try not to line up guests. I don't like lining up guests. It's stressful and it's anxiety. It causes anxiety when I have like someone who's like depending on me to make sure I like to do everything impromptu as much as possible. It helps with my anxiety issues if I just do the show just off the cuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But eventually I'm going to get to the point where I have like people that, anytime you want to come on, I've already reached out to some of my friends, and anytime and obviously our Patreon supporters.
They get first dibs.
Yes. You reach out. I think the best way for now is just if you want to be on and just DM me and we can chat on the air.
Coma, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, Coma, Doc Trog. I DM'd Coma. He said he's setting up a Gmail because we do this thing through Hangouts.
And Catfish, I'm waiting. I need to know more about Catfish.
Yeah, word. But so. I tweeted out something today. I want to pick it. I want to show it here on the screen so I can read it.
Wait, does this mean that anyone who has been on the show, we should send an invoice?
Yes. Yes.
Should we send an invoice to
Shil
Gates?
If you've been on the show,
Alby?
You're going to get an invoice. Yes. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Right now, as you can see, we are flying through space. We do the show out of a portable trailer that I pull behind the old Chevy. And usually we are parked in front of like the beach or a river. Well, today we are good friends with Elon Musk, and he launched us up into space, and we are flying through space right now in one of his SpaceX rockets. And that is the God's honest truth.
Right. That's true.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy out here in space,
to me it looks peaceful.
It's very quiet. The weird thing is like you can hear
Tibetan monks.
Like most people don't know that, but space actually it echoes with sounds, and there's people say there's no sound in space, just like in the old Star Wars movies. I think it was a science teacher of mine said, well, that's ridiculous because you wouldn't hear pew, 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 because there's no sound in space. But what he doesn't know is that if you are in tune with the universe, such as we are, and you obviously are because you're watching our show and you follow us, that you will hear the monks chant.
Yeah.
And this is what it sounds like. It's very calm and peaceful. How does one become calm and peaceful in their life? That's a good question. I think through meditation and deep breathing, perhaps. What's your advice on how
those are two good things. Huh? I think just knowing yourself is and managing, knowing. I don't know if it's believing in something or just knowing something. If you know you're going to be okay.
So you're saying like confidence.
Yes, maybe confidence.
Being confident, being like aware.
Yeah, knowing who you are, being confident, and just having proper techniques, like you said, how to manage stress when it does rear its ugly head, because it does happen. So something I've noticed, like what I'm learning how to do Do tell.
Is I get upset a lot. I get anxiety ridden, and I get a lot of, I have a lot of issues with that shit. And
you don't say.
Huh?
You don't say.
Yeah, and I've learned that to stop and take deep breaths, slow, deep breaths, always seems to help.
Mm-hmm. How many should you at least
3
take? Yes.
You should take 3 long
At
deep
least.
breaths, and then okay, so let's say some shit goes down. You're out somewhere and some shit's going down. You know what I mean?
What kind of shit goes down?
Oh, I don't know, like some
Example.
Some shit's going down.
What, like a Sasquatch chasing you, or just like some
well, if
bad
a Sasquatch
energy?
is chasing you, or a bear, like in that video of the guy being chased
yes.
by a bear on a bicycle,
crazy.
you don't stop and breathe. You fucking run. But I'm saying, and there's this applies to all matters of life. If there's shit that's not about to kill you, the best thing to do is stop and take a breath before you react. Right?
Yeah, you should do that.
Take a few
more
breaths.
Often.
I always talk about the fact that I'm sober. I've got like 17 months. I think it's almost like 18 now.
I lost track of.
I'm not trying to point anybody in any directions of what's helped me, but I will say that there's some interesting research on the use of psilocybin to help. Is supposedly.
Should you be suggesting that?
I'm not suggesting. I'm saying there is some interesting research that's been done, and I'm not saying that you should go do anything with anything. Don't do anything. But I'm saying
that's also not good advice.
I'm saying this.
Do your own research and do not listen to everything this man says.
I'm saying this, that there is research. The guys over at MAPS, MAPS, you can follow them on Twitter at MAPS. They are doing studies into the use of psychedelics to help with PTSD. A lot of guys that, especially veterans and things, have issues with PTSD, and they're finding that the use of like certain psychedelic drugs are beneficial. And my answer to that is, I think there's something there.
I believe you, and I'm just gonna say everyone's different, and you don't know how you are gonna respond to something. So no one just needs to go out there and pick some mushrooms and eat them. A, they could die, or B, maybe they need a guide. Like maybe they're just not in the right mental state. And I've also seen people on Twitter giving their advice on things like, hey, if you have anxiety, you should try kratom and stuff like that. And I've had to like restrain myself from going, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's just bold statements like that cause other people to jump on the thread and go, oh really? I'm going to check this out, or maybe I'll get some. And that shit's not good for everybody, right?
That was one of the things I was addicted to. I'm not going to get into fucking kratom.
I just see people saying that it's not addictive and that you won't have withdrawals, and I can tell you with 100% surety that may be the case for some, but some people can be easily addicted to that and have horrible withdrawals. So
there's actually a whole like industry of, and I'm not going to get into, I don't even know why, I don't want to talk about kratom, but yes, I got addicted to it. It's an opiate. It is people say it's the safest coffee, blah blah blah, but it acts on the same opiate receptors. And I'm not going to argue with the pro kratom people because they're very passionate. I've had them jump on my threads. And but usually there's like a whole lobby that's trying to get it legalized. I don't give a fuck. Legalize everything.
Oh yeah.
But don't say the shit is as safe as coffee and it's not addictive.
Well, that was my throwback to you to mushrooms. There could be someone out there that's just as passionate and like, whoa, don't go do mushrooms,
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I don't want to get into like different substances and what their benefits, because I know there are actually benefits of kratom if you are trying to get off of heroin or painkillers. There's definitely a use for it, but just know that if you take the shit daily, like I did for 3 years, it is one hell of a bitch to get off. And in fact, I would say the withdrawal symptoms were right up there with regular opiates, which I also were addicted to early in my life. That being said, I have no desire to get into a debate with pro-kratom people.
Neither do I. I was just, how I like to throw shit back at you, so I was just doing that based on your mushroom thing.
Well, so the thing about it is, I was just saying that there's actually some interesting research, and watch Joe Rogan's podcast when he interviewed Paul Stamets.
That's good.
And he's talking about, the benefits of psychedelic mushrooms and things. But obviously, just know that unfortunately right now that shit's illegal. It's crazy that like something that grows in the backyard of your or you
in the woods
and cow pastures or whatever is illegal, yet they're prescribing fucking Xanax and fucking shit, and then I'm obviously everyone knows that I'm sober from alcohol too, and it's just crazy how like alcohol is shoved down our throats, but like yet it's psychedelic or mushrooms are illegal. It's crazy.
What about, I just saw something too, that there is like an ayahuasca church in Kentucky, which is like right next door to us, so I'm guessing that's legal if it's church thing. See, I had a discussion with our son about this, like if you just declare like church thing, go through that whole exemption thing, things are legal if it's in your are you following what I'm saying?
No.
So if you are saying it's part of your religious belief, then I guess it's legal. I don't know if they're going to crack down on that or not, but apparently like right next door to us, there's an ayahuasca thing. Would you ever do something like that?
Of course I would. Ayahuasca is, from what I understand, I haven't done that much research on it, but I believe it's DMT. It's like the natural version of DMT. There's benefits to all this stuff. Let me just say something that's extremely important, okay? If
are you taking a phone call?
No, listen. This is important.
Okay.
Just let me stay on focus here.
Right.
If you're going to do any kind of spiritual journey that involves any sort of psychedelic substances, find a guide, find a shaman, find someone who knows what the fuck they're doing. And like my wife said, you don't just go out there and just start picking mushrooms. Shit's extremely dangerous if you don't know what you're doing and you don't. There's a lot of poisonous ones out there that'll kill your ass. Oh shit! There's literally something purple.
Whoa. It's coming towards us.
Right
Grab
by
it.
us. That looks like.
What is it?
I hope we don't hit that because that looks like an energy blob or something.
I like it.
Wow, that was neat.
Felt good.
Yeah, that was like an energy wave or some shit.
Well, I got a little dizzy.
But I was just going to say, I don't really have a point for this episode. I wanted to just do one.
Shocker.
Because we're trying to, obviously now we've got a Patreon. We're trying to set up a routine here. We want to have a show where people are like, oh, these crazy people are going to come on and talk and rant about silly stuff. And I want to have like, at least to do a couple or 2 or 3 a week for fuck's sake.
Okay. Well, I think you're doing that.
Jeez. So. But I don't have any. I don't have anything to talk about. I'm tired today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we already talked about that. That's been covered. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should go to bed earlier. I don't know, or sleep in. I'm not sure. One of those two.
I got too much shit open on my computer. I was going to check and see if what's going on in the world, and there's crazy shit happening on crypto Twitter as usual. I feel
like we'll be talking about that Sunday.
We have another show called CTMZ. My computer is like slow as fuck right now. Maybe because I got... Oh, shit. That's funny.
Yeah. An old... Oh, did he just do that?
I guess.
That's hilarious because I just saw that the other day somewhere.
Yeah, I did this to Drawz a long time ago. It says, fuck you, Drawz.
Yeah, you took the time to stamp it out with little individual letters. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember when you did this. In this very room.
Oh, yeah? It was here?
You were right over there.
I'm going to pull this up on the screen. Let's see. This is what Drawz just tweeted to me.
That's so funny. I literally just saw this image somewhere. And
by the way, the music...
Oh, I know why. I didn't see this image on Twitter, by the way. I saw it downstairs. I saw the actual card is sitting downstairs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I walked by it last night, and I was like, fuck you, Drawz. That's hilarious. And there it is today. Isn't that crazy?
That's funny.
I feel like you didn't hear anything I said.
I did. I tweeted out "fuck you" and Drawz replied. I did that to Drawz. This is back when we did Around the Corn.
Mm-hmm. Early
stuff.
Around the Corn. Yeah.
There's Drawzy Poo. Go follow Drawzy Poo. He's a good fucking artist and a talented, funny motherfucker.
He's funny.
Yeah, love Drawz.
Yeah, I like this little red hat.
I was gonna say something. If you liked the music you heard at the beginning of the show, go to Flannel Fathers on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
That's our friend, the professor. See? He's right there bouncing. There's the plates bouncing off your head. Boing, boing.
I was looking all around like where. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. What else you got? Anything?
I got
What's
nothing.
your plans for today? You gonna do anything interesting? 'Cause
Nothing.
I have plans for you.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We've got another show. I'm gonna plug our other show on this show.
Well, that's weird.
Go to our other show. It's called CTMZ Live, and we cover all the crazy gossipy shit that happens on crypto Twitter, which is always happening. There's some drama, crazy shit happened with Silicone.
Here's how that show goes. Alby
What?
fills me in on what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the summary, and then we all discuss, and then some other people that I love go ahead and also fill me in. I think it's just everyone on the show is filling me in on what the hell's going on.
So basically, this show is just it's to get you up to date.
In my mind, that's what it is.
Right.
In my mind, everyone is just telling me what's
This
going
fucking
on.
Music is
It's
really
too relaxing.
really. I gotta change it.
Please, we did this the other day.
It's too much.
Yeah,
it's too.
You
chill.
did this with the stream. I feel like you should start the show off with more upbeat music so that you don't put me to sleep.
Stop it.
Or into a meditative state.
Stop.
So, do you meditate? Do you have like waking dreams?
I haven't done that in a long. I need to.
In a long time.
Yeah.
What's that? What's it?
I haven't meditated in a long time.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
You should. I think that maybe you have too much like ADD to meditate.
I can't even read a book. I can't even read. I bought the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I tried to read it, and my brain just won't allow me to focus on the words.
How far did you get?
A couple pages.
Right.
Yeah. It was sad.
Maybe someone should just tweet books as tweets.
What do you mean?
Well, because it's so small, you could read one or two at a time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then,
I like that. That's a great idea.
Eventually read the whole book.
Yeah.
Just one or two tweets at a time so you could digest it.
I like it.
Possibly.
Okay, guys, this show is basically just us coming on the air and shouting out our friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Not a lot of content on today's episode other than stop poisoning your brain with shit.
Did we cover that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
Do what it takes to make yourself happy because life is short. There's not a lot of time. We don't know what happens after we're dead. We don't know. Some people believe we go to heaven or we go to another place. Who knows? Maybe we just get absorbed back into the universe. No one knows, but that's the whole point. While we're here, enjoy life and try to do good things and be, I don't know, fucking help. Try to like, be like, don't be some kind of piece of shit that just takes. Give.
Oh, be a giver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Give back.
I feel like your message today is to cuss more, be messy, and stay up later.
Yeah. I stayed up too late. I'm tired.
No, but that's what makes people happier, right?
Yeah.
According to the research.
Yeah.
Full circle.
I don't know.
The
Is there anything you want to talk about? Because I'm struggling right now.
No.
I'm struggling.
No.
Yeah. There's nothing.
I think
It's
we're good.
12 o'clock. What's it? Friday today?
No. Today is Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hope so. Because
Yeah. Today's Thursday.
I hope so because we have something to do tomorrow morning.
Okay. All right. Maybe we'll do another show tomorrow. I don't know.
We can't because there's something going on tomorrow morning. So
We got something happening.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Euclid and Oaks Morning Coffee. Thanks to all our friends and our supporters.
Yeah.
We love you all.
Yay, we do. Thank you. Thank you, Catfish.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toro. That's how you say that.
Yes.
And
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money Allota.
And Brekie.
Which I don't never know which one it is. Oh, and thank you, Brekie.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.